Gul'dan. Your soul shall be mine.
Alright, so playing some janky Evolved Shaman. Definitely not an optimized list. Evolve is actually a pretty good card to have this early on, because it's such an important card to draw later on. It's just nice to be guaranteed to have it. Unless he's playing Zoo, which he appears to be. Totem Golem is really nice against this Voidwalker. Coin Shadow Bolt. So he's either a bad Zoo deck or a bad Reno lock, since he's playing Shadow Bolt and Voidwalker. Brand Bronzebeard, it's still a little bit up in the air, but leaning more toward Reno lock. I could just play the Thing from Below here, or I can play Master of Evolution. Master of Evolution gets more value if I can hold it for some specific target, but Thing from Below gets more value because it'll cost 0 mana eventually. I think I like just playing the Master of Evolution. Oh, not the Dark Fisher. He didn't get the draw, so I guess that's good, but this card is pretty dangerous to have on the board. So he's a Reno lock that only has 4 cards in his hand at the end of turn 4. I think I'm happy about that. I guess I'm just playing Bomb Squad here to get Bran off the board. Bran is pretty scary. Unfortunately, he did draw off now the Dark Fisher there. I could have also gone Hero Power plus Thing from Below last turn, or Hero Power plus Feral Spirit, but I feel like Bran is really threatening. Engine Shield Master. So it looks like this is Reno lock that's just really trying to beat aggro. Well, this is a hot evolve play. Those are actually some pretty garbage 6-drops, but I can't really complain because I just got 4 6-drops on the board from basically nothing. Hopefully he's not the one Reno lock playing Fellfire Potion. Emperor Thorison. I think that's actually fine. If he's not clearing this board in some way, I think I'm pretty happy. So I guess I'm probably sending one of my 4-power minions into the Sinjin. I guess I'm trading my 6-5 into Thorison. Or I could trade off the Councilman plus the 4-3. I probably want to play Master of Evolution on this Ivory Knight. Get a 7-drop out of a 4-1. Oh, the Gul'dan is so disastrous here. Well, now I can Totem, which buffs my Darkshire Councilman, and then I can trade that off into Thorison and punch him in the face. He didn't have a board clear last turn, so maybe I'm okay? If he doesn't have a board clear, I should win here, but if he does, I think I'm gonna lose. He played the coin on turn 2, so there's no twisting Nether. I'm not really even sure what he could have here. Our Overwhelming Shadow Flame, I guess, would do it.
We're gonna be rich.
Wonder if he's dead through Reno. With Hex Maelstrom Portal, I think he has to be dead here. I think this is 32 damage, including the Baron Gul'dan effect at the end of the turn.
In the light, your debt is doomed.
Wow, that was a weird game. I got really bad evolved minions, but just the fact that I could actually evolve that many minions was pretty lucky. Alright, I guess that's one way to get a Golden Shaman.
Gul'dan versus Thrall. For Doomhammer.
Okay, so this deck I'm playing is not a Reno deck. It has Reno in it, but obviously it also has some 2-ofs. This hand is actually pretty sick against Pirate. But anyway, the point of this deck is you basically just play a ton of removal, you kill all their stuff, play some healing to make sure you don't die, and then eventually you kill them with Jiraxxus. Unfortunately, you don't have enough removal and healing to beat most aggressive decks. Or actually, this deck can't really beat anything that has burst, because you either die before you get to Jiraxxus, or when you get to Jiraxxus they go like Leroy, Power Rolling, Faceless, that kind of stuff. But it does beat pretty much every deck that doesn't have burst. Or at least like mid-range decks like Priest, Dragon Priest, or even mid-range Shaman. And it's starting to look like this might actually be mid-range Shaman, so this might be a winnable matchup. I can't tap here because I'll have 10 cards, so I guess I'm just going to play out the Earthen Ring Farseer. I guess I'm just going to go for the Chemist. No point in playing the Refreshment Vendor when I don't need the heal. The Greater Healing Potion is potentially a very good card. It depends on what kind of Shaman this is, I guess. And I guess White Eyes kind of confirms for me that it's a control Shaman. Or maybe it could still be a mid-range Shaman, but it's definitely not aggro. I don't really have a clean play here. I could trade both of my guys in and play Refreshment Vendor, or I can coin out a Siphon Soul. Not really sure that I really have too many other options because my AoE is also awkward here. I would hate to use a Siphon Soul here because Thunderbluff Valiant can be really scary, or even the Storm Guardian off of the White Eyes can be pretty scary. But I'm kind of leaning toward the Siphon Soul because I don't really have much of another play. Hopefully he's not playing like Earth Elementals. But even if he is playing huge minions, I do have 2 Twisting Nethers, a Doom, 2 Blast Crystal Potions, and another Siphon Soul in the deck. Plus just regular board clears like Fellfire Potion, Shadow Flame. Alright, that's 1 Lightning Bolt down, so that's a little bit of burst that I don't have to worry about. I guess I'm gonna tap here. I think I'm just gonna play out the Refreshment Vendor.
What to do?
Okay, so it looks like it's just a Jade control Shaman. So I probably don't need to worry about Earth Elementals or anything, but the Jade Golems can get pretty big. Luckily I have double Twisting Nether plus Doom to deal with those boards. I guess I can just trade my Refreshment Vendor in here, and then play one of my AoE spells. I guess Demon Wrath is the way to go, because it also lets me develop these 2 things. I could have also played Hellfire there, but Hellfire has a little bit more reach later on. It can kill like Tunnel Trogs, Jade Spirits, Flame Tongue Totems, Manatide Totems. The Demon Wrath doesn't necessarily get as much value. There's a second Lightning Bolt down. There's no way a deck like that plays Lava Burst. I can get Jiraxxus down on an empty board, and hey, there's Jiraxxus. I should be in a pretty good spot to win the game. I don't really have a great play this turn though, unfortunately. I don't think against Shaman I can afford to use a board clear just to kill this Jinyu. So I guess I'm just going to play my other Mistress and hit face with this one. I don't really want to waste the Ooze because he's definitely playing at least 1 more weapon. Alright, there's the other weapons. Might want to play Acidic Swamp Ooze this turn. I could also just go for Jiraxxus here. It'd be at 15, he'd be showing 5. And then even if he made a ridiculous board, I could follow up with Doom on the following turn. I think I like Jiraxxus here. Just getting Jiraxxus down is the most important thing in matchups like this. I'm actually feeling secure enough about his lack of burst that I'm willing to take the 2 damage here, because as long as I don't die this turn, the Mistress of Mixtures will make up the 2 damage I just lost. And it's very hard for him to have 8 damage with that deck. He might even just be out of face damage. I think I just go for Twisting Nether and make a dude here. Twisting Nether was a really good draw there. It didn't seem like great value out of the Twisting Nether, but I just needed to get board control, because once I have board control, it's like very hard to lose. I could have also made a demon and Shadow Flamed it, but then I wouldn't have a board, and I would still be having to play into whatever he's going for. So this way I can have a 6/6 on the board, and then if he makes a board I can make a new one and Shadow Flame that. Abyssal Enforcer's pretty nice here. I can play it, weapon into the Jinyu, make another 6/6. I'll be at 6, which is a little bit low but probably healthy enough, and I'll have 2 6/6 minions on the board. And then as long as I survive through this turn I can play Greater Healing Potion and get back up to 12. I think I like that line of play. I guess I could have also gone for Hellfire instead of Abyssal Enforcer, which would have let me heal up this turn.
We hunger for vengeance.
Oh my god, I'm actually dead. Double Lava Shock. He had to have exactly double Lava Shock plus spell damage for me to die there. Oh man, that was the mashup too.
Gul'dan versus Valera.
Okay, I'm really bummed that I lost to that Shaman. And now we're up against Rogue. I've played this deck against Rogue enough to know that it's pretty much unwinnable. So it looks like I'm probably going to lose this game and then switch to a try-hard deck. I have a pretty nice curvy hand though. It's a little bit awkward to keep Mistress of Mixtures plus Doomsayer, but sometimes he backstabs the Mistress or something here. And if he's going for some ridiculous play, I don't really feel that bad Doomsayering my own Mistress. Ooh, Shaku. I definitely don't feel bad playing Doomsayer into this. Alright, cool, my Doomsayer actually went off. I can play Earthen Ring Farseer here on curve, or I can just play the other Doomsayer. I guess I'm gonna go for Earthen Ring Farseer, just because it's an on-curve play and I can curve it into Refreshment Vendor, and then I can go for like Coin Siphon Soul or something. Doomsayer might be better used as a preventative measure, like after a board clear later on. I guess I've committed to the line of play where I go for Refreshment Vendor this turn. I've wasted a lot of healing with this line of play, but it's not so much about getting like 6 extra points of health or something like that in this matchup. I actually don't really know how to win this matchup. I've played it enough to know that it's just awful. So I think I pretty obviously have to Siphon Soul this big dude here. I don't really have another play. I think I have to tap here because I don't really have a play. Guess I just play these dudes out. He's only showing 6 damage, but it's pretty much impossible for him to not have a way to kill Doomsayer. But if he does, it still soaks 7 damage.
So many
And if he does kill the Doomsayer, then he probably can't also kill Mistress of Mixtures, and she can help set up a Hellfire or something. Alright, well it looks like he can kill both. I don't have a clear here, so I probably need to go for trade in Mistress and play Abyssal Enforcer. I guess I could Hellfire Demon Wrath, but that seems pretty inefficient. I think the Azure Drake is a little bit scarier than the Tomb Pillager. It has one less attack, but it has spell damage, and if I kill Tomb Pillager it gives him a coin, which would make it easier for him to Auctioneer or something this turn. If he wants to send Tomb Pillager plus Dagger into my 6/6, I think I'm okay with that. Oh my god. 0 mana, kill my 6/6, gain 5 health, draw a card. I wish my Swashbuckler gave me that every game. Looks like Twisting Nether or bust. Hey, there's Twisting Nether. Alright, maybe I'm still in this game. That's one Cold Blood down. But he still has Leroy's second Cold Blood double Eviscerate, so probably going to be pretty hard to stabilize. Second Auctioneer. Well, I guess I have to clear that Gadgetzan Auctioneer, however inefficient it may be. 3 damage is not difficult for him to have. It could even be SI7 Agent plus Hero Power. Leroy does it. I've seen both Eviscerates, so it's not going to be that.
Ha, this guy's toast. You win.
Man, I'm so disappointed I lost that Shaman game. It means I had to play against a rogue.